Good day to everyone. I am Jake T. Peralta from BPEd and now I'll be continuing the softball rule 5 to 8. Rule number 5, the game. Section 1, choose of turn at bat. The choice of the first or last bat in the inning shall be decided by a toss coin unless otherwise stated in the rules of the organization under which the schedule of the game is being played. So, bago magsisimula ang laro is kailangan muna mag-toss coin. So, yung toss coin is siya yung magde-decide kung magiging first bat ka ba or last bat. Second, section number 2. Fitness of ground. The fitness of the ground for a game shall be decided solely by the plate umpire. Section number 3, regulation game. A regulation game shall consist of 7 innings. So, yung laro ay nakakonsist of 7 innings by 3 sa kabilang team at 3 din sa kabila. Kung sino yung kung tayong score, meron pang isa at yon yung pang 7 innings. A full 7 innings need not be played if the team second at bat scores more runs in the 6 innings or before the third out in the last of the 7th inning. A game that is tied at the end of 7th inning shall be continued by playing additional innings. So, klaro naman dito na kapag mag-tie ang score sa 7th inning is mag-additional ng isa pang innings. So, same lang yan sa basketball. Yung pag fourth quarter na same na yung score at tapos na yung oras is mag-a-add ng another time or another set ng game. A game called by umpire shall be regulation if a 5 or more complete innings have been played or if the team second at bat has scored more runs than the other. Team has scored in 5 or more innings. The umpire is empowered to call a game at any time because of darkness, rain, fire, panic, or other cause, which puts the patrons or players in the peril. D. A regulation tie game shall be declared if the score is equal when the game is called at the end of 5 or more complete innings. These provisions do apply to any acts on the part of the players or spectators which might call for forfeiture of the game. The plate umpire shall declare a forfeit in favor of team not at fault in the following cases. So 1, if a team fails to appear on the field or being on the field refuses to begin a game for which is scheduled or assigned at the time scheduled or within a time set. Number 2, if after the game has begun or side refuses to continue to play unless the game has been suspended or terminated by the umpire. If after the umpire has suspended play, one side failed to resume playing within 2 minutes after has called play ball. If after warning by the umpire, any one of the rules of the game is willfully violated. If the order of the removal, ejection, or player or any person authorized to sit on the bench is not obeyed with 1 minute. If an ejected player, coach, manager is discovered participating in the game again. A game is not considered regulation or regulation tie game. Section number 4, winning of the game. The winning of the game shall be the team that score more runs in regulation game. So, winning of the game, kung sino yung may pinakamaraming kuha or may pinakamaraming score is siya yung manalo. The score of the called regulation game shall be the score at the end of the last complete inning. Unless the team second at bat score more runs than the first team at bat in the incomplete inning. In this case, the score shall be that one incomplete inning. Section number 5. Run ahead rule. A run ahead rule shall be used all tournaments and championship. Picks players only 15 runs after 3 innings, 10 runs after 4 innings, and 7 runs after 5 innings. B. Complete innings must be played unless the team second at scores required number of runnings while a bat when the team first bat reaches the required number of runs into top half of the inning. So, section number 6, tiebreaker. Starting with the top of the 8th inning in each half inning, thereafter the offensive team shall begin its turns at bat with the player who is scheduled to bat 9th in picks player 10 to S player at 11 to the another player. The player who is the running can be substituted in accordance with the substitution rules. Section number 7. Scoring of runs. 1 run shall be scored each time a runner legally touches first, second, third base, and home plate before the third out of the inning. A run should not be scored if the third and or last of the inning is result of the batter runner being put out before legally touching first base. A runner being forced out including on a appeal play due to the batter becoming a batter runner. Picks player only. The runner of the field appeals to keep contact with the base to which is entitled until a pitch is released. The runner fails to keep contact with the base to which is entitled until a pitch is battled or reach home plate. Section number 8, Charge Conference. Offensive conference, there shall only be one charge offense conference in an inning. Defense conference, there shall only be 3 charge defensive conference in a 7th inning game. For every inning beyond 7, there shall be 1 charge conference per inning. They confer during a charge offensive conference provided are ready to play with offense is ready. They shout instruction para dodge out. A manager playing in the game confer with defensive player. However, an umpire may control meeting before a player, manager, and a pitcher by first issuing a warning and ejecting the player manager. Conferences will not be charged if they take place at any time when the umpire has suspended play. Rule number 6, pitches regulation, pass pitch only. The effect for all section 1-7 follows at end of section 7. Section number 1, preliminaries. Before commencing the delivery, pitch or the pitcher may not take a pitching position on or near the pitcher plate without having the ball on his position. So, yun, hindi makakapunta yung pitcher sa kanyang position kung hindi siya makakawak ng bola. Shall not be considered in the pitching position unless the catcher is in position to receive the pitch. Must have both feet on the ground within 61.0 cm or 24 in length of the pitcher plate. The hips shall be in line with first and third base and both feet must be in contact with the pitcher plate. Must while standing on the plate and while the ball in either the glove or the pitching hand take a signal or appear the taking signal from the catcher with the hand separated. Must, after taking the signal, bring his whole body to a full and complete stop with the ball held in hand glove with both held together in front of the body. Section number 2, starting the pitch. The pitch starts when one hand is taken off the ball of the pitcher makes any motion that is part of his wind up. Section number 3, legal delivery. The pitcher must not make any motion to pitch without immediately delivering the ball to the batter. So, dapat sa pitcher is ang pagtapon ng bola is dapat nasa ayos. Hindi lang siya pinataka na haboy. The pitcher must not use pitching motion in which after having the ball in both hands in pitching position, he removes one hand from the ball, takes backward and forward swing, and returns to the ball to both hands in front of the body. The pitcher must not make two revolutions of the arm on the windmill pitch. However, he may drop his arm to the side and to the rear before starting the windmill motion. The release of the ball and follow the throw of the hand and wrist must be forward and past the straight line up of the body. Both feet must remain in contact with the pitcher plate before the starting of pitch. The pivot must remain in contact with a pitcher plate at all times before the forward drag, left or hop. The pivot foot must remain in contact with the pitcher plate or push off the drag away from pitcher's plate or be airborne prior to the stepping. Non-pivot foot touching in the ground. The pitcher shall not push off from a place other than pitcher's plate prior to the separating his hands. The pitcher must not continue wind up after releasing the ball. The pitcher shall not deliberately drop, roll, or bounce the ball in order to prevent the batter from hitting. Oops. Additional ball is awarded the batter. Section number 4, defensive positioning. The pitcher shall not deliver a pitch unless all defensive players except the catcher, who must be in the catcher box or position in the fair territory. A fielder shall not take a position in the batter line of vision or with the deliberate unsportsmanlike intent, act and manner to distract the batter. Step 1. Step on or in front of home plate without the ball or touch the batter or bat. Section number 5, foreign substance. No matter of the defense team shall at any time during the game be permitted to use any foreign substance of the ball. Approved manufactured clothes that are embedded with the resin only the permitted to dry hand and must be kept in the back pocket or the belt. Applying resin to the ball into the glove and placing the ball in the glove is an illegal act. The pitcher shall not wear tape or his finger or sweat bat, bracelet or similar type item of the wrist or forearm. So, yung pitcher is pinagbabawalan or hindi pwedeng maglagay ng kahit na ano sa kamay, maparilo man yan o mga bracelet is bawal or bawal gamitin. Section number 6, the catcher must remain within the catcher box until the pitch is released. Shall return the ball directly to the pitcher after each pitch including after a foul ball. So, yung catcher is nasa likod lang ng batter. So, maghihintay lang talaga yung catcher ng bola. The section number 7, throwing to a base. The pitcher, after he has taken the pitching position, shall not throw to a base during a live ball while his foot is in contact with the pitcher plate. If the throw from the pitcher plate occurs during a live ball appeal play, the appeal is cancelled. Section number 8, intentional base on balls. If the defensive team decide to have an intentional base on balls awarded to batter, either the pitcher, catcher, or coach may do so by notifying the plate umpire who shall awarded the batter first base. Section number 8, intentional base on balls. If the defensive team desired to have an intentional base on balls awarded to batter, either the pitcher, catcher, or coach, may do so by notifying plate umpire who shall award the batter first base. This notification to the umpire shall be considered a pitch. The ball is dead. Section number 9, warm-up pitches. At the beginning of the first timing inning, both teams or when a pitcher relieves another, not more than 1 minute may be used to deliver not more than 5 pitches to catcher or another team member. Section number 10, no pitch. No pitch shall be declared when the pitcher pitches during a suspension of play. The pitcher attempts a quick return of the ball before the batter has taken his position, or when the batter is off balance as a result of previous pitch, a runner is called out for leaving a base prior to the pitcher releasing the pitch. Number 1, calls time or employs any words or phrase or commits any act while the ball is alive in play for the obvious purpose of trying to make the pitcher commit an illegal pitch. Section number 12, illegal pitcher. Illegal pitcher who has been declared an illegal pitcher as a result of the team exceeding the charge conference limit may not return the pitching position at any time for the remainder of that game. Effect, section number 12. The effect of section number 12, if the illegal pitcher has thrown one pitch, either legal or illegal, he ejected from the game. Number 1, taking the result of the play or having the play nullified with runners returning to the last base held at the time of the play. Rule number 6, pitching regulations. Modified pitch only. Section number 1, starting the pitch. The pitch starts when one hand is taken off the ball. Section number 3, legal delivery. Tapos itong legal delivery. Saan na ba yun? Tapos na. Section number 11, drop ball. If the ball slips from the pitcher hand during his delivery, a ball declared on the batter and the ball will remain in play. Section number 12, illegal pitcher. A pitcher who was declared an illegal pitcher as a result of the team exceeding the charge conference limit may not return to the pitching position at any time for the remaining of the game. Balik ako dito. Batting, espione. Okay. The batter is out when the third strike is swung miss with the ball touches any part of the batter's person. That's when a batter enters the batter's box with or is discovered using all alternate bat. When his foot is completely outside the lines of the batter's box and touching the ground. When he leaves the box to the gain and running start but has returned to the box when he makes contact with the balls. Rule number 8, runner and runner. Section number 1, batter becomes a batter runner when he legally hits a pair or foul ball. Picks player. Only when the catcher fails to the catch the third strike before the ball touches the ground and there are less than 2 outs and first base is unoccupied, or there are 2 outs. This is known as the third strike rule. So, when the defensive team elects to the intentionally walk a batter by either the pitcher, catcher, or head coach, notifying the plate umpire, the batter runner is out. Picks player only. When the catcher drops the third strike and the batter runner is legally touched with the ball while off base or thrown out prior to reaching first base. When he fails to advance first base and instead enters his team area after a pair ball in hit, after a base on balls in issue, or any time that he may legally advance to first base when an infield fly is declared. When after he hits a pair ball, he touches only the pair portion of the double base. The fielder taking the throw at first base or the throw ball preventing a fielder from making a play at first base when intentionally interferes when a play at home plate to prevent an obvious out at the play. Note, the runner is also out when steps back toward home plate to avoid or delay a tag by a fielder. So, yun. Magiging ang runner is pwedeng din maging out pag ito ay maabutan ng kanyang opposite or yung kalaban pag itag na sa kanya yung bola. If when using the double base in forced by situation, he touches only the pair portion of the base and collides with the fielders who is about to catch and throw ball with is also using the pair portion of the base. Section number 3, the batter runner is not out. When a fielder makes a place on batter runner while using an illegal glove. Section number 4, touching bases in illegal order. Runner must touch bases in legal order, a person second, third, and home plate. When a runner is returning to the base left before a catch fly ball is first touch or the miss base while the ball is in play. Sorry. Section number 5, runners are entitled to advance with a liability to be put out. Picks player only. When the ball leaves the pitcher's hands on his delivery, when a pitch ball is bat on the throw ball or a pair bat ball that is not blocked. On the throw ball that is on a throw ball that hits an umpire. When legally catch fly ball is first touch, when a pair bat ball strike at umpire runner having pass or fielder other than pitcher and provide no other fielder had chance to make an out. Section number 6, runner forfeits his exemption from liability to be put out. Section number 7. Section number 7. 6 ba? Section number 7. Runners are entitled to advance without liability to be put out when forced to vacate a base because the batter was awarded a base on balls. When a fielder prevents the runner from making a base or impedes the progress of runner or batter runner who is legally running base, if the fielder is not in position of the ball, not in the act of fielder or bat ball, making a fake tag without the ball, in position of the ball, and pushes a runner of base in an attempt to gain an out, or in position of the ball but not in the act of making in a play running which intentionally progress of the running batter who is legally running at the base. So, yun. Section number 8. Section number 8. A runner must return to his base. A runner must return to his base but need touch the intervening bases. When a bat ball is declared foul, when the umpire declares the ball to have been legally bat, when a batter runner is called out for interfere, when the on-deck batter or any other non-playing team member creates a interference. Sa fixed player, when any part of the batter person is touched by a pitch ball, swung, and miss. Yan, miss. The runner, section number 9, the runner is out. When while running is any base is regular or reversed order, he runs more than 0.91 meters or equivalent to 3 feet from the base spot to avoid being touched by the ball in the hands. When while the ball is playing is not in contact with the base, is legally touched with the ball in the hands of a fielder. When on a forced play, a fielder while holding the ball contacts the base to which the runner is forced to the advance. Touches the base before the runner reaches the base. Number 3, tags the runner before the reaches the base. So, kailangan nilang matag yung runner bago makarating sa base. So, yun, when another runner physically assists him while the ball is in play or when the ball becomes dead after a home run or award bases. Section number 10, the runner is not out. When he runs behind or in front of the fielder and outside the base spot in order to avoid interfering with the fielder attempting to field the bat ball in the base spot when he does not run in a direct line to the base, provided the fielder in the direct line does not have the ball in his position. When he hits with a pair untouched ball while off base, that in the umpire's judge no fielder had an opportunity to make an out. When he hits with a pair untouched ball over foul territory in the umpire's judge, no fielder had no opportunity to make an out. With a ball not securely held by a defensive player or with a hand glove or defensive player and the base is and the ball is in the other hand. When a batter runner becomes a runner by touching first base, passes it and then returns directly to the base. When he is not given sufficient time to return to a base, he will not be called out for being off base before a pitcher releases the ball and he may advance as thought having left the base legally. When he has legally started to advance, he may not be stopped by the pitcher receiving the ball while on the pitching plate, nor by the pitching stepping on the plate while holding the ball. When he hits by a pair untouched ball while in contact with his base, unless intentionally interferes with the ball or fielder making a play. When he slides into the base and sludge if the proper position, the base is considered to have followed the runner. When a fielder picks a play on a runner while using illegal glove, a coach intentionally interferes with throw ball or bat pair ball while in the coach's box. So, doon na po ang nagtapos yung rule number 5 to 8. So, bye-bye. Thank you.